Hi everyone, it's Gavin here from Holland Asset Management. Just issuing a short statement following yesterday's budget. So very interesting. There's been lots of speculation, as we all know, ahead of the budget, even half an hour beforehand. But the good news from a property investor's perspective is that there were no nasty surprises. There may have been lots of other nasty surprises or not so surprises in other areas of the budget, but let's just narrow our focus for one moment in property. Now, we all know that landlords have been attacked pretty harshly over the last decade anyway, so really, would it have been fair to have imposed more penalties on landlords? Of course not. Everybody was wondering, will there be another stamp duty increase? And thankfully that hasn't happened. Corporation tax has been left alone as well. Now, I'm working on the basis that most of my investors and most of the people that I'm working with are trading through a limited company. And that continues to be a very effective way for most people, for most investors to be trading their property businesses. So no increase in corporation tax, no increase in stamp duty, okay? So yes, dividend tax has gone up by 2%. So if you are drawing income from, if you are drawing dividends rather from your limited company, that's something to be mindful of. But the point here is that quite a few people are saying, well, look, I want to sit tight until the budget before I make any more decisions on property. I kind of knew that wasn't going to have an impact on property. And in fact, quite a few properties were snapped up quite cheaply by myself and some of my investors within the last few weeks. Maybe prompted by people concerned about what would happen after the budget and whether they would find it more difficult to sell those properties or not. So look, the ultimate story here is buy property and wait. Don't wait to buy property. So for those of you who have been sitting on the fence, I get it. There was no need to do that. If you've got the funds and there are deals available, crack on and do it. Okay. Now there's no excuse. Definitely get on and do it. Do not delay buying property any further. You just need to make sure you've got the right strategy, the right tax structure, and you start with the end in mind. And that's all you need to do. I will help you with the rest. So if you would like to find out more about how we're supporting investors at the moment, then please book into my diary and let's have a chat.